Hi, I'm Connie Colosi, Director of Media, Text, and Digital Learning. Welcome to Digital Learning. Our episode today, we are going to continue our tour of some media centers around Pinellas County Schools. We are going to visit Brooker Creek Elementary and Carwise Middle School. And I have with me our tour guide, Laura Woods, who is the project coordinator for library media here in Pinellas County. And Laura, you've been out visiting schools. You come back and you tell me, oh man, you should see what's going on. And I thought, well, let's look. So how did you pick Brooker Creek?
Well, Brooker Creek is one of the elementary schools that started out, they had a beautiful library, but it was very old-fashioned. And when Danielle Gabbert took over, she wanted to modernize it. And after we had talked and she had been able to read and do some research with us, she decided there were things she wanted to do to upgrade the library because there wasn't enough kids coming in. So she put together a very creative library that really pulls the kids in and gets the teachers engaged as well as the students.
So I think that some of us have a view of libraries being kind of a dark, dusty, musty, quiet place, and where it's just sort of a big space. And, you know, we're really overcoming that here in Pinellas County Schools. And what are some of the things we're doing to change that?
Well, a lot of the things that we are doing is upgrading the libraries, and I know people don't like it, but we are weeding the books a lot because there are old books.
So let's clarify, we're not getting rid of all the books.
Not all the books, no, we're weeding. We get rid of very old books, books that are out of copyright date. We've had some schools that have found books that were copyrighted in 1900. Yes, those books were actually given to classroom teachers to show students, but they were not left in the library. And of course the books that have either been damaged, either well loved because they've been read to death, or because they may have mold or water damage, those books we get rid of. But in shrinking the hardback books areas, we can pull shelving out to make room for other wonderful things. Plus the fact that they all can purchase ebooks, which is books that are electronic, and they don't have to have them on shelves. They just put signs up everywhere that shows them, this book also has an ebook, you can check it out that way. But they also have now areas where they can build collaboration areas where teachers can bring classes in and the kids sit around together, and they have a TV they can project to, and they literally work on projects, and they can see what each other's doing on whatever their devices are, whether it be an iPad, a Kindle, a phone. It all projects.
And of course, with so many reference tools available to us now, those shelves and shelves and shelves of encyclopedias, we don't need those. They quickly become dated.
Well, they are dated, except for one important piece, and that is teaching children the skill of finding information using guide words and what guide words mean. And because basically guide words can be equated to keyword searches on the electronic databases. So they're teaching a skill. So when they're getting rid of those encyclopedias, they're literally giving them to classroom teachers who teach the skill because it's part of their curriculum. So that works. We share well.
So let's take a look at the Media Center at Brooker Creek Elementary.
When I first became the library media specialist here at Brooker Creek, it was very plain. It was just books. There were no computers in the media center. It was just a place to check out books. It's very quiet, no talking when you entered the library. Check out your books, either read silently or leave with your class. That's how it was when I first came in. Now it's very loud. The media center is a loud place, and that's okay. We have lots of different things going on at the same time. We'll have makerspace going on. There might be either a whole class doing classroom checkout, there might be a group of students doing checkouts. We have students that might be in the Collaboration Center that are doing research, working on research projects together or working on other things together. There might be whole lessons going on at the same time. So it's very loud. Some of our teacher assistants will come in with groups of students, and they might sit at a table with a group of students and do some lessons with them. Might have PTA parents come in and do different things up here. So there's a lot of stuff going on all the time. So I'm trying to make it the hub of the school.
How does your administration feel about how the library is now?
They're very supportive and willing to help in any way that they can. So I feel like the transition from the way it was before to what it is now has been a very positive transition.
Did I see trees?
You saw trees. Yes, her theme this year is Jungle of Learning. And it's just that. They come in and they have lots of different areas they can work in. You saw the maker spaces. She has a whole collection of different maker kits, and she is one of the media specialists that does sit with PLCs and plans with them, and then takes
PLCs?
The professional learning communities in the schools, which would be the
teachers?
grade levels, the teachers, yes. Okay. And they share with her what they're finishing up and what they would like her to do. And then she has the maker areas set up ready to go. And the kids come in and literally use that information and create projects that show off what they've learned.
Watch Digital Learning Monday and Friday at 6:30 and Saturday and Sunday at 12:30 on WPDS TV 14, Pinellas County Schools Television.